Welcome to this video on substance use disorder, presented by PCMHC. We will cover behavioral health and wellbriety, focusing on cultural healing methods for long-term success. We will also explore clinical insights into the physiological impacts of chronic substance use and discuss community resilience and available support networks. Recovery requires a combination of professional support, community resources, and personal resilience. Programs like the Pawnee Nation Behavioral Health Center utilize cultural healing. We'll look at physical health impacts, including how addictive substances trigger dopamine, leading to long-term brain changes, and review community and support networks like Brothers Keeper and specialized drug courts. Chronic substance use causes profound neurological changes. Dopamine dysregulation occurs when substances like meth and sugar trigger massive dopamine surges, exhausting the brain's natural capacity. Long-term abuse causes structural brain changes, impacting judgment and control. However, the brain maintains some plasticity, meaning neurorecovery is possible with extended sobriety and professional clinical support. The cycle of food addiction highlights how sugar and processed foods trigger reward pathways similar to addictive drugs. Sugar acts as an addictive substance, causing dopamine surges and cravings. This leads to the insulin and hunger loop, where frequent high-glucose snacking causes crashes that fuel binge eating. Breaking the habit involves eliminating added sugars and managing emotional triggers. Food addiction is a significant issue. Prevalence is estimated at 14 to 20% in the general adult population, spiking to 25 to 50% in clinical populations. Demographic and behavioral trends show a higher prevalence in females and a strong correlation between high-glucose snacking and addictive cycles. Food addiction often co-occurs with other substance use disorders. Kratom is a tropical plant with stimulant and opioid-like effects, presenting complex clinical challenges. Its active ingredient, mitragynine, interacts with opioid receptors. Clinical risks include physical dependence, withdrawal symptoms, and potential liver toxicity. Because it is classified as a quote-unquote drug of concern by the DEA, the lack of FDA regulation means product purity and potency vary significantly. Kratom use prevalence in the U.S. adult population is estimated between 0.7% and 1.3%. Youth prevalence is reported at less than 0.5% and is monitored closely. Usage trends indicate primary use for pain management and opioid withdrawal, with high concentration among adults aged 26 to 44. Product potency variability is a concern due to a lack of FDA regulation. Fentanyl is a potent synthetic opioid, 50 times stronger than heroin, posing a severe public health risk. Its lethal potency and speed mean it is short-acting and highly addictive, leading to frequent redosing. Global supply chain issues are being addressed through international pressure. Public safety initiatives, including harm reduction kits with Naloxone, are critical resources for preventing overdose deaths. National adult use of potent synthetic opioids is estimated at 0.9% to 1.5%, while youth exposure is lower, at around 0.4%. The lethal overdose risk is significantly higher. Fentanyl's lethality is a major risk indicator. Its addictive nature necessitates rapid redosing, and it is frequently mixed into illicit pills without the user's knowledge, increasing danger. Alcohol use disorder is a chronic disease characterized by uncontrolled drinking. It impacts 10.2% of U.S. adults and is a leading cause of preventable death. In Oklahoma, adult substance use disorder prevalence is 15.4%. Often driven by intergenerational trauma. The path to recovery involves professional support from centers like the Pawnee Nation Behavioral Health Center, community networks, and cultural resilience. Substance use prevalence data shows alcohol use disorder at 10.2% and illicit drug use at 13.5% among U.S. adults. Key indicators and trends include marijuana as the most used illicit drug and methamphetamine's high clinical impact on brain function. Intergenerational trauma significantly correlates with higher substance use rates in specific communities. In Oklahoma, adult substance use disorder prevalence is estimated at 15.4%, with youth illicit drug use reported at 8.2%. State-specific risk factors include the clinical impact of methamphetamine use. New research facilities are addressing local trends, but intergenerational trauma is a significant driver for elevated rates in specific communities. The current treatment landscape includes specialized research facilities like the National Center for Addiction Studies at OSU. Cultural and community programs, such as those at the Pawnee Nation Behavioral Health Center, focus on traditional healing. Integrated methods blend Aboriginal and Western healing to treat intergenerational trauma. Legal support systems, like specialized drug courts, assist individuals in recovery. Peer recovery and harm reduction efforts are vital. Harm reduction initiatives include hope testing and resources from the Southern Plains Tribal Health Board, providing naloxone and sterile syringes. Peer support resources like the Sovereign Me campaign offer tribal-specific overdose prevention. Lived experience is leveraged in case management, and free or low-cost health services are available for overall community wellness. Wellbriety and cultural healing emphasize personal recovery journeys built on resilience and professional support. Traditional and Western methods blend approaches to address intergenerational trauma. Community-led programs, such as those at the Pawnee Nation Behavioral Health Center, utilize cultural healing practices for comprehensive community wellness. Healing begins with connection. Telling your story lets people know they are not alone and that recovery is possible. Your journey matters. Whether through traditional cultural healing or professional clinical support, you do not have to navigate this path by yourself. You are not alone. Reach out today. Pawnee Nation Support Services offers Wellbriety groups focusing on traditional healing, individual and group counseling, specialized methamphetamine groups, and entry and intake assistance. To start, visit Pawnee Nation Behavioral Health at 1204 Heritage Circle, Pawnee, Oklahoma, or call 918-212-0344.
I was lost, but thanks to the support I found here, I'm finally starting to heal. You don't have to do this alone.